We'll get the feeder on out.
There's a donkey. There's a donkey. Right here, baby. Right here.
You can see that's one of our female rhea there, and she's missing that distinctive black collar, so that's how you can tell the difference between the two. Deer. They're both from Asia. We have Catherine, who's from Europe, the emu from Australia, the rhea from South America. Good morning, buddy.
Get on your knees, please. You're pretty proud. Thank you.
So this big guy, he's doing just fine. All deer actually shed their antlers. You can see Mama there. His pretty blue eyes. So this animal approaching from the back side of the truck here. Maybe not, never mind. I lied to you. But that animal there.
Yeah, those are the babies.
Our Asian antelope, the middle guy there. So if you look right there, there's one of our baby Sika deer. So hanging out right next to the road, right there. There's actually a couple of them. That's awesome. That's my first time seeing the one baby. That's real new. We also have another nesting rhea up here on the right-hand side of the truck. Bramble.
Zebra on this
Alrighty, so up here, this is our wild animal pen. This is where we have all of our big plains animals as well as our forest species. Another cattle guard.
Do not feed zebra. Aww.
So we have some of our zebra over here. So the subspecies of zebra that we have here is known as the Grant zebra. So the Grant zebra is one of the smallest of the 7 subspecies of plain zebra. However, don't let that fool you. Their attitudes are still quite large. And we also have a bunch of fallow deer. So this brown deer here, as well as the spotted deer right there, those are both fallow deer. And fallow deer are a European species of deer. And they're known for their large antlers there. You can see this guy here has very large antlers. The stuff that's falling off of him, that's completely normal. That's him shedding his velvet. Velvet is actually what helps him grow those antlers that large each year. So velvet helps provide our deer with the proper amount of blood flow and nutrients to those antlers. And so that's how they're able to regrow them in a single year like that. And our zebras here, no two zebra have the same stripe pattern. So just like your fingerprint, they're all different, and they can differ in the way that they striate, so the way that they're patterned, or also the saturation. So if you look over here, that isn't dirt. He actually has browner white stripes towards his rear end, and he also has phantom striping going on between his main stripes. We also have another zebra who has really light brown stripes instead. Very interesting. And so fallow deer, like these guys here, the spotted variety, they'll actually keep those spots their entire life. So unlike our white-tailed deer fawns, who lose their spots after a certain age, those deer will keep theirs their entire life. Alrighty, y'all, this is our second feeding stop here. So they were actually bred for their thick fur, and in mountain regions, people that live there, they would weave that fur into coats, blankets, and other insulative materials to keep them warm. And they were also bred for their milk, believe it or not. So they have milk that's more nutritious and protein dense than cow's milk. This is our brown-coated zebra here. You can tell he has very light stripes, and that's just genetics there. He also kind of has faint phantom striping that I haven't noticed before on his backside here. So this is another one of our yak here. Yeah, have everyone seated so we can proceed with the tour.
Mom. Look, baby.
So here's a little better look at our blue wildebeest here. Blue wildebeest, unlike deer, do not grow their antlers or their horns back. So you can see that one there is missing one. Those are our scimitar horned oryx, the desert antelope that's doing well on the comeback from extinction. And you can see that we have two babies as well. And not only do we get to enjoy looking at the babies because they're very unique animals and they're cute, but also because we are helping with the conservation process as well. So every individual counts when a species numbers are that low. We didn't have any elk in Pennsylvania, but about 50 years ago, 60 years ago, there was elk reintroduced to Benezet and Elk counties in Pennsylvania. So if you get to head out there, definitely check that out. You'll get to see elk roaming around our Appalachian region once again. There's another one of our fallow deer right there. And we got another one hanging out right up here on our right. Yeah, they lost their horns. Well, they were dehorned because around breeding season, once our animals lose that velvet, like you saw that one deer doing down there, they scrape it off and then they kind of tussle with each other a little bit. So it's a lot safer for all the animals if they don't have those spiky horns. When it's covered in velvet and it's a little bit softer, it's okay. But it is those horns that got them introduced almost all over the world. They're a very popular hunting species due to those palmated antlers of theirs. Alright, looks like we got our bison hanging out up here. And our biggest bison is hanging out right up at the spot there. So once we get through these trees, if you guys want to shake your food bucket at our bison here in hopes that they'll follow us all the way to our feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big, ain't he?
Hurry up. Ryan, hurry up.
These bison are also some of the largest, actually the largest mammals in all of North America. And buffaloes there isn't even their full size. They can get quite a bit bigger than that. They can get up to 2,000 to almost 2,300 pounds. Just their heads right there, but those are our elands. The eland are the largest antelope species in the entire world, and we got quite the herd up there, so we'll definitely get a closer look at them. They aren't part of the tour, but we also have some killdeer hanging out right here. They're really interesting birds. They'll build ground nests and then act like they're injured to distract people away, or distract predators away from the nest. So they'll act like they're injured and wander away to help distract predators away and save their eggs. We also have an eland right there. Just a little closer look at our African antelope. And that large size is definitely advantageous, as in Africa they live in a region where they have to deal with a lot of fierce predators such as a lion, hyena, and cheetah, to name a few. Insects, they'll lay their eggs into the host animal itself, but in order to combat all this, they hang out in the water. And so elk are pretty good swimmers, as well as prairie David deer. And we also have another animal